your girl Mariah Vattel, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to brand your business on Instagram. I'm basically going to be giving you guys a step-by-step guide on how to build a bomb brand aesthetic on all your social media platforms and so much more. So I suggest you go ahead and grab yourself a handy dandy notebook and a pen because we're going to take it all the way to class. Okay, so if you didn't notice, what big brands do really well is they're able to brand their business really good. So for instance, when you think of Forever 21, what's the first thing you think about? Like the first color. The first color you're gonna think about is yellow. When you think of Pretty Little Thing, what's the first color you think about? Hopefully you think of pink. You get what I'm saying? Like those brands are big brands who have really dug deep and found what makes them unique, and they also kept a consistent brand aesthetic. And that's what small brands have to do as well when they're going into business. Really define who you are, so no matter if they're scrolling down on Instagram and they're coming past 100 different posts, when they stop on yours before even reading your name, they already know it's you. So that's what you really want. That's something I feel like I've done really well in my business. My brand colors are red, white, and black, so that's what I keep consistent with. I give a little bit of edge when you see hot-headed. So whatever message you want to convey to them, hopefully your brand colors, your brand aesthetic, everything is helping your consumer to better understand what it is that they're looking at, who it is that you represent, and if they feel like they embody that brand as well. So the question you need to ask yourself now is, what are the things that I need on my business Instagram page to really make it a hit? How can I make it better? How can I make it interactive? How can I make it so that people want to follow the brand when they visit it? So I broke it down to 4 basic things that you're gonna need on your business account to make it a hit. So the first thing you're gonna need to brand your business on Instagram is a bomb logo. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, sometimes you might want to start off with making your own logo, but I would also suggest getting a graphic designer that kind of knows what they're doing, because when someone's sometimes scrolling down, they might not see your picture. Sometimes people might just see a logo. That logo might entice them to click on your page. So have a logo that really represents and embodies your brand. For me, I love neon lights. So when I first started off my business, I said I wanted a logo that was like a neon light sign. Before I started creating my own graphics, I went to other people. So I hired a graphic designer to create my logo, and that's the logo that you guys see now, which is a really dope neon light sign that says hot-headed. So make sure your brand logo is super dope. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it just has to be clear and convey whatever message that you're trying to send to your consumers. So the next thing that is really, really important and that I see a lot of people struggle with is their bio. Their bio is either uninteresting, it doesn't really let you know about the brand, it's wishy-washy, it doesn't have a lot of information in it. It's terrible. So I really think that what makes a brand dope is their bio. How many times have you gone to a brand's Instagram page and they had a really dope bio? You was like, oh, okay, cool. And then you scroll down. You get what I'm saying? First is the logo, then it's the bio, then it's the content. You really need to work on your bio, making sure it conveys what your brand is all about, who you represent, what you are offering to the consumer. Don't leave it blank, don't leave it empty, and for God's sakes, don't have it be boring. We don't want boring, okay? We want enticing, we want fun, we want engaging, all those things. So I have a few things written in my notes, so excuse me for looking at my phone. Who is calling me? I'm recording. Sorry, y'all. When you have an Instagram, the first thing you're gonna need is to convert it into an actual business page. This is really important because you get to see your analytics. So you basically get to see like the percentage of men and women that are on your page, learn about your engagement, different stuff that you wouldn't see on a personal Instagram page. So after you do that, you need to select a category. So when you go on clothing brands and lash businesses, you see in the little gray section, it'll say like clothing brand, blog, it'll say different stuff like that. So you need to figure out what it is that you want yours to say. I can't remember all the categories, but I think I personally, let me check, y'all. I think I personally just have, yes, I have clothing brand as mine. So you can have boutique, you can have e-commerce, you can have anything like that. But just so people know what it is that you're selling, I would highly suggest you have that little tag in your bio. Next is you need to have a little description. So basically, what is your business and who is it for? In short words, maybe like 10 to 15 words, nothing too long, just long enough for people to get it. So for me, when you go on mine says for the bold, badass, and bougie. That's it. So when someone clicks on my business page, they will read that and automatically decide if they want to proceed onto the page. You get what I'm saying? So short, sweet, and simple, but make it intriguing. After that, you should probably include some type of branded hashtag. For my business, I have tag us at hashtag hotheaded to be featured. So have some type of branded hashtag that connects your community to each other and a good way for you guys to interact. When you're doing all this, also make sure to include emojis. Make it fun, make it cute, personalize it. Some people use pinpoints, some people use shopping carts. Just make sure you add different type of emojis just to give your bio a little bit of character. You don't want it to read boring, but you also don't want it to look boring, if that makes sense. Next, I would say add a call to action. This is really I can't talk. This is really important. Basically, to give people somewhere to click to. Yes, you can just have the website linked in the bio, but like you get what I'm saying? As a new consumer, nobody really, not saying nobody really cares, but it's like, why should I click on your link? So include something like shop now, buy with us, become a part of. What I have is, I have shop now with a fire emoji and the hand sign pointing downward to my website link. And it's all in caps. Learn how to play with capital letters just so it pops. Certain words that you want to pop out or to be important, you should write that in all caps. It really helps. So the third thing you'll need in branding a business on Instagram is quality photos and a layout theme. So basically, there's different types of layout themes that you can use. Some people use row from row. So basically, they'll post 3 photos of the same thing or 3 photos that have the sort of same vibe. Other people use the checkerboard theme. Basically, there's 2 solid color blocks and then there's 1 photo in the middle, and then it's like a checkered board. You can do that. But research online the different type of Instagram themes that you can have, because a lot of people have the same thing, which is kind of like row from row, but there's a lot of different unique themes or layouts that you can use to basically brand your business online and to make it unique. With those layouts, you definitely need quality photos. This is something that I feel like is really important. You really have to invest in either photographer or taking dope photos on your phone or a DSLR camera. A lot of people are enticed by quality content. So if your photos are blurry, if they just aren't interesting, a lot of times people will just click right on through, and it sucks, but it's real. Like, if it looks ranky dank, people might not necessarily go for it. Maybe your family, your friends, the people that know you. The people that don't know you, they might not want to spend money with you because they don't know, you know. The last thing that you're gonna need in branding your business on Instagram is one that I have the most fun with, and that is an aesthetic. What aesthetic or vibe is your brand? Is it giving edgy? Is it giving chic? Is it giving girly? You have to figure out what aesthetic you want to go for. Not only is it about your brand color, so like red, white, and black, you also have to convert that into aesthetic. So not only should you be posting photos of your product, you should also be having filler pieces on your page that also represent what your brand is. Who wants to see a business page full of product? Not only do people want to see product, but they also want to have little stuff they can comment under. So right now we're gonna go through my brand's Instagram page just so you can see the kind of aesthetic that I have. So when y'all first get on the Shop Hot Headed Instagram page, as you'll see, I have a really nice logo that's super clear and conveys a really dope message. I have a nice thought out bio, cool highlight covers, and then it leads to the content. As you can see, for the first row, I kind of went for row by row, I guess you could say. So the whole row has sort of like some type of color or something that connects them all together. So you can see that it's red. So for the first photo, I have like a picture of the Amore dress in red on a white background. Then I have a neon sign in the middle because as you guys know, I told you I love neon signs. And then I have a photo of a customer in the dress. So that all meshes together. As you scroll down, you can kind of like see the vibe. It goes from like black and white to red, little pops of yellow, little pops of pink, but it holds true to the brand's theme / colors, which are red, white, and black. So it can be hard sometimes, but just being consistent with it really gives people the vibe of what you're going for. So like these 4 rows that I have on the screen right here, I had so much fun creating. So as you can see, I have a crush on you in red, and then I have a photo of me in the 2-piece top-notch set, and then I have like some lips. You get what I'm saying? Like, it all meshes together and it all works really well. You can either even do photos like this, just take photos from online and stuff and use them, and then put a really dope caption under it just to get people to comment under and like, and they actually sometimes generate a little bit more likes than the ones you actually made yourself. So you'd be surprised, but it all helps in getting your consumers interested in you. Not all the time will people go onto your Instagram page and purchase from you. Sometimes it takes people a little bit of time to actually feel like they trust you as a brand. So these little things actually help in getting people to open up more and have fun with your brand and really get interested before they go ahead and click that add to cart and ultimately purchase from you. This one was something I created. It was really cute, and it says brag about yourself. And then I just said, who's that sexy beast? Oh, I clicked on my own profile again. Like, sorry. You get what I'm saying? That gets people like intrigued and interacted, and then you comment. So I said, good morning, hot girls. You're too bomb not to know you're the shit. Drop a comment and brag about something you're most proud of. So different stuff like that you want to use. So don't just always post pictures of your product. People know what you're selling. Or if people don't know, they'll get to know what you're selling, but just have certain content on your Instagram page that's fun. What I think I'm gonna do is, I actually think I'm going to drop a few businesses in the description section just to show you guys some people that do really well with branding their business on Instagram. I'm not sponsored by any of these people, okay? But I think to help you guys out, I'll go ahead and find some people that I really like on Instagram that have a really dope branding image on social media. Those are the 4 things that I think you really need for creating a dope branded image on Instagram. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. You guys showed up and y'all showed out on the previous video that I just did, basically packing up my orders. So I really appreciate that. A lot of you guys have been following the Instagram page and me, so that's really appreciated as well. So if you don't already follow me, go ahead and follow me at Mariah Littell on Instagram, and also follow my business. Other than that, if you're looking for somebody to do graphic design work for you, I also have a graphic design business where I design logos, I design websites, thank you cards, business cards, all that stuff. Basically a one-stop shop for your brand, and I don't play. Also comment down below some type of video ideas that you guys want me to do. I know y'all love seeing packing videos, but I don't know if that's gonna get repetitive and you guys are gonna get uninterested. So comment down below some topics or some things that you guys want me to feature on my channel. And with that being said,